Speaking of anally probing, let's talk about some aliens, y'all.
Aliens. Word.
Oh man.
Let's talk about.
Hold on. You talking about the ones in the sky or the illegal ones?
I don't
I'll tell
know.
you. I'll tell you what I'm about to.
Damn.
You got the video.
I thought my computer was messing up. I'm scared.
Yeah, me too. For a second.
See them, and they're not being kept in what is it?
You're not
Area
keen.
51?
Area 51. There's no underground facility unless there's this enormous conspiracy, and they hid it from the president of the United States.
What was the first question you wanted answered when you became president?
Where are the aliens?
Where are the aliens?
Man.
Mm.
Speaking of,
Why the dude he was talking to look like Wolverine?
Exactly.
yeah, man. Speaking of probing, speaking of anally probing, I mean, what y'all think about aliens? Man?
So
Did y'all always?
you know what's crazy? I was thinking earlier today. I'm gonna try to tell the short version of this because I was on a drive and it was a long drive, and I was thinking. So due to the vast distances of the universe, right, and how long it would take to travel,
Mhm.
how you can't achieve light speed because it's an impossible speed. Um, I don't necessarily think aliens are traveling through space to come to Earth because it just
So what do
They're
you
not.
think? So what do you think?
We
right.
always
So okay,
Oh, never mind.
so it would make more sense if there are aliens that it will be an interdimensional being rather than an interstellar being, right? Because our closest um, star system is mad far away. So the time it would take them to travel that distance in a spaceship, even at close to light speed, will be millions of years.
So okay.
Mhm.
What about the real conspiracy of the flat earthers?
Mhm.
Where they believe that there's a flat plane with multiple sections of different planets or sections
Or
rather.
yeah,
You get what I'm saying? And
yeah. I know
everyone
what you're saying.
has
Uh-huh.
their own moon and sun type of deal or whatever they may have, but those beings are traveling. You get what I'm saying? Like
like
coming
behind
from
the ice
their
wall.
Behind, yeah,
yeah, behind the
yeah,
wall.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Hmm.
I think
That,
as far as we seeing aliens and believing in aliens, I would think that will or more of a thing that could happen. Just like they're just on a part of the world that we don't know about, and then they travel
mhm,
here. Versus
mhm.
like Troy was talking about coming. Because here's the thing: we always give these aliens that they're more superior than we are for some reason. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? And
yeah,
they can reach
But
here, but we can't reach.
that's due that's due to technology.
yeah.
They would
Exactly.
be far advanced than we are.
Who's to say that though? If why
If
can't we
they
be
can
more
get
advanced?
here, if they're able to get here and we can't get there, it says a lot.
No, that's my point I'm making. We give them that
Yeah.
already. As far as us not knowing anything, you're saying it's always an alien that can
Right.
reach us. It's never that we're the superior ones because we're just saying hypothetically that they're. It's always we're always saying they're coming to us instead of they're out there. We always say they're visiting us because we give them
Like,
superiority already.
Like they
but
warned, like they right.
like when
You
it
know,
comes to the alien talk, man, how the way I look at it is like you got to have an open mindset about it. You can't just automatically be like, oh no, they don't exist. There is no possible way they can get here. What happened if it's a possibility they live in the in the ocean, or what happens like what Pookie has said? There's other continents outside of our area, behind the ice wall. So sometimes I keep an open mind when it comes to that. You know what I mean? Just
well,
like I don't know if you have Donald Trump's response to Obama's talking about that. And if you do,
nah,
you'll see you don't have it.
I don't got it. Go ahead.
You can see in the response he's stating that's classified information. Now it can go down. He was saying everything about what Obama is releasing that's classified information and blah blah blah. And then the next day he came out with I'm bringing out the alien files because everything all him and Obama was speaking about. And as you notice, they never brought out those files.
No.
They never brought them out. I've never seen
even
them.
then, like this whole thing is like jumbled up if you think about it. No
Yeah,
one has literally seen an alien. We're only
no.
thinking alien from what the movie showed us what an alien looks like. An alien
But
could
there
be
are
little
sometimes that
bee
movies tell the truth.
size.
You know what I mean? But sometimes movies give you the answer, but they make it look like
Very true.
it's fake. You
Very
know?
true.
But what if the aliens look actually like us?
Right.
And
I
that's
heard
where
that theory
I
too.
talked about Men in Black with that. I said they mentioned that in Men in Black. The aliens look exactly like us. You don't know.
That's what.
Look at
And
look
if they
at
were,
look if you think about history, right? And and compared to like what aliens could be, when they said when the Europeans sailed over here, right? And it was like we discovered this land, but there were Native Americans over there.
Yeah.
But they don't tell you that they were also black people, Africans that were already over here,
Right.
right?
Yeah, they never mentioned
So
that.
what if these aliens, so we so-called seeing coming from another planet, were already here in the first place? You
Mhm.
know what I'm saying? And now we're
Yeah.
just so-called seeing them
Because
or discovering them or whatever
I,
you
I
call it.
really believe
what's
that.
oh, I'm sorry, Pope.
I really believe that they would look like us. Just being, I always think like you would look like the creator in a
Mhm.
sense. Um, we had to have come from literally something or
Mhm.
Now,
anything possible.
now,
But
to buy off what you're saying, also what you're saying, I heard the theory that like we're the actual aliens. Like we're not the original beings as a part of this planet. We were
I've
with
heard
it.
of that
right,
theory
you
That's
also.
a
remember
I
the
heard
theory.
movie?
that.
Of course. I'm not
You
sure
remember,
how true it is, but
Yeah.
bro?
definitely begs the question. Like, because there's really no point of origin. We just
Mhm.
Right. You remember the
exist.
movie? You remember the movie Prometheus, right?
Yeah, I
Prometheus, yeah,
remember that movie. Yeah, I
Yeah,
remember that
that's
movie.
boom right
Yep.
there.
Yeah.
I
yeah.
really believe it's something like that.
So
Mhm.
technically, would we be considered aliens to this planet since we're not the original habitants?
I mean,
Right.
look at what we are. We're a shell. Our brain is really us. We're really our brain. This little,
Mhm.
ball inside of us, attached to nerves. That's literally legit us.
But
Yeah.
That's
at
crazy.
the same time, the reason why I say you have to keep an open mind about it is because at the same time, it could be a cover up to something much greater. You know what I mean? Let's talk about
AJ,
aliens real quick to cover up something else.
I mean,
AJ, let me tell you something. Obama
Go ahead.
threw Trump the biggest lob ever by
Yeah,
saying that because it's
yeah,
better to release alien files than the Epstein files.
yeah,
right.
yeah,
True.
Yeah.
That's the
yeah,
biggest
He in
lob
that
he
book.
ever gave Trump.
yeah.
He in there with some
So,
pumps.
But that's why
But
I said
yeah,
keep an open mind with everything. You know what I mean? You have
yeah,
to.
yeah. I hear you. Yeah, that makes sense. No, that makes sense. Keep an
Yeah,
open
things
mind.
get put out for a reason. I don't think there's any like mistake. A
Mm-mm.
lot of times, things are intentionally put out there to take your attention from other
right,
things.
right.
Yeah,
It's a
yeah.
reason. They're not gonna do it from the kindness of their heart. These people
No,
Yeah,
just know none
no.
of that.
And that's the
No,
reason
they
why
not.
you haven't seen any alien files, all that different type of stuff, because it's many of things that's going on right now, and they just kind of
So,
just
right.
go ahead,
So
Paul.
you telling me that whole thing in Miami was fake?
I could never say that. I could never say that. I
What y'all
can't.
talking about? The when it
Mall.
was
The one in the mall.
Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah, I don't know.
I
Wasn't
could
that
never.
like some huge thing though?
For 15 minutes. Then they just
Yeah.
let it
Yeah,
go.
they cut it off
Everybody went back to
immediately.
their
But
neighborhood.
why was it so many black cars out there? You know what I mean? Like FBI vehicle looking
Like,
type
yeah,
vehicle.
they
You never
literally
heard about
said
it
that
again.
like black holes opened up in the mall and these beings came out of it. That
Yeah,
should be like, all right, now we know what
See,
you're saying.
don't that sound like some interdimensional stuff right there?
Yeah, like
yeah.
yeah, but they said black holes opened up in the middle of in the whole of the mall, and
But it
these things
wasn't.
came through it.
And the thing about it, it wasn't just one person saying it or two people saying it. It was multiple
Right,
people saying the same story.
but you can't get
Mm.
one
Mhm.
camera that caught it.
Yeah, that's another thing I was talking
You
about.
know how
I mean,
many
I was thinking
cameras
about
in the
like
mall?
there's exactly there's multiple cameras inside of the mall, and you're telling me you can't get now one camera feed on this right here. What
you
it
got
is you're
people,
hiding it.
mind you, you got people that chase tornadoes for a living.
Yeah.
Not one person stayed around to just hide behind a chair and film whatever's going on, or some type of catch, because
But
that's
wasn't they taking people phones though that did it?
I don't know. I
I
have
can't
no clue.
remember, yo. I can't remember.
Well, they definitely would have snatched all the footage of that though. Like if they actually did catch an alien on camera, they snatch all that footage.
Yeah.
Every camera on that area. That's the first thing they're going to do is get all that footage.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah.
like,
And they're gonna tell a person if you made a copy of this, anything, we'll know and we'll get rid of you. But I think that's how deep that goes. They would not ever want to admit aliens exist on that level to
Yeah.
the general public.
Mm.
so why was that a big thing for those 15 seconds? Like,
Yeah. It was
a hoax?
everywhere, all across the news.
Well, so even if it was all right, so it didn't. If you think about it, you didn't really get anything from it,
Right.
right? This is no difference from we seen pattern of lights in the sky. It was no different, really, because there's no definitive answer. You can't say definitively aliens exist or they don't. You just have a bunch of questions about something that happened, and you're speculating.
Yeah.
So it really doesn't matter.
What? Can I
And
ask a question?
and
Oh, I'm sorry.
oh, I'm sorry. Do you think that's why they brought this AI in so fast?
From alien technology.
So now you can't believe anything.
AI.
It could be the plain truth, but nobody will believe it because everybody be like, it's
That's why,
AI.
Mm-hmm.
that's why I keep telling everybody
Mm.
stop believing what you see on Instagram all the time
Mm-hmm.
because look at this. Look at this. It's
It's
Everything's
AI.
AI,
yeah,
and
AI is
getting
for
as
that.
time go on, it's getting more difficult to tell them apart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You know,
Exactly.
and what 5-10 years from now, imagine what that will be.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be
Y'all ever
out,
seen the running? You
huh?
ever seen
The
that
Running
movie, The
Man.
Running Man, that just
I
came
never.
out?
I got a chance to see it, but I heard of the Running Man before.
Oh
Yeah,
yes,
it's
I did
so
see
Yeah,
it.
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
it
Yep, I
just
seen it.
no, it just came out like
Yeah,
last year.
Yeah, I know which one you're
yeah, he
talking
was doing
about.
that game for his family. Yeah, he was doing that.
Yeah, so
Everybody had to come and kill him. Yeah.
yeah,
I
so
thought you were talking about the original one.
nah, I'm talking
Nah,
about
not
the
the
one that
It,
just
original one.
came
it's
out.
dope.
So
It's a good movie. It's
he
dope.
would do stuff like that because he's trying to win this game, but also he knows how corrupt this place is, so he's trying to shut him down, right?
Mm-hmm.
So he has to make these videos, and he'll tell the truth on these videos. As soon as that video press send,
Yep.
it switches him
Yeah.
up to where he's seeing something
They'll
totally
flip it to him. They'll be like, I'm
different.
glad all those people were harmed and the
Yeah,
babies.
Yep.
You know, even
Yep.
though
yeah,
he was trying to say something good, they kept flipping his words.
yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right
Mm.
on.
I can see
Everybody
that.
was hating him. He running around, everybody trying to get him.
But I can see that they do stuff like that.
Yeah,
You know what I
until
mean?
they
In
Yeah.
real
actually
life.
meet him, and then they be like, "Yo, it's you know." So, but you got to
Mm-hmm.
understand, they always want to control the narrative. They don't want you having free thought.
Mm-hmm.
So they have to control everything. They have to give you, feed you what they want you to know. Because if you know
Mm-hmm.
too much, they lose that grip.
Well,
Yeah.
That's a
what has
problem,
happened with free
Yeah.
thought in the past? What has always happened with free thought?
huh?
Revolutions. I
Right.
said,
Mm-hmm.
what has always happened with free thought? Revolutions.
Keep them
Revolution.
busy. Don't let them.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
So
We don't
Yep.
want that. A
Mm-hmm.
few of them could wake up, cool, and just make it look like they're liars.
Yep. That's it.
That would fix it. So yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So now
mhm.
everybody like, oh, you can't even tell nobody because you can't just go to a person that's going to church and be like, look at this is the proof Jesus did.
Yeah.
They're like, that's AI.
Yeah. That's why like something real that actually happens to someone, no one believe them. They're like, oh, that's AI. That's AI. That ain't real.
Oh, his head
Yeah,
got
you need to be
splashed
real
and
the
he
whole
needs
time.
help. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh man, this
Yeah.
is crazy in like 10 years. 10
Yeah.
years. I give it. Well, shoot, I give it 5 years.
Yeah, I give it less than that.
5
Yeah.
years, yo. Everything is going to be different. Boy,
Mm-hmm.
it's about to be a whole new world, boy.
I mean, look at movies now. They don't even be in the studio like that no more. They just be a green
Oh, yo,
screen and
it's about
just
to be crazy. Like, yo,
Well, let
I'm
me
so
ask
glad I
you,
lived when I lived.
what do you think is the main reason why a lot of people want to speculate to believe there's aliens or whatever? Like, do you think like people want hope for something different, or
If
what?
I see it like this: if they prove that aliens is, I think that would definitely release the religion grip that they have on society.
Hmm.
That would definitely be questioned.
I would answer a lot of questions. I mean, yeah,
I mean,
I would answer a
even
lot.
with that though, that's always been the case with everything. Look at, I mean, I know our background is Christianity, but look even back then when he used to talk about angels and stuff like that, there had to be a higher power from anywhere. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's
And honestly, I think it's deeper than that, because if you think about it, man, we are not the only beings that is in existence. It has to be other things.
Yeah.
And I think that's the thing. People have that question, like, what else exists other than us?
There gotta be more life
We're
somewhere
not
else.
this one planet, and you got all this empty space, and we're just the
Yeah.
only ones that exist.
And we the only one that lives,
Yeah, I don't
talking,
believe that.
and all that stuff.
you got Pookie
Yeah.
drinking over there for that.
It's just juice. I should have poured it myself.
That's just you.
I'm not saying.
You gotta stop drinking that Listerine, man.
Whatever.
Hey, if I ever asked that a question, I used to ask people on the podcast all the time, like, and this used to be a fun thing, like sort of question, nothing serious, but it was like I always ask them at the end of the podcast, would you rather go to explore outer space or would you rather explore the deepest part of the ocean? So you should get their
Same
response.
thing.
I'm sorry, what did you guys say, Moot?
The same
I said,
thing.
well, would you rather explore? I think I might, because you said that before. I think I may have
Yeah,
asked you.
I was saying, yeah.
I used to ask people would they explore the outer space, most outer space, or deepest part? And
Outer
I mean, are we? Is the outer space a return trip, or are we just out there?
it can be turned. It's just however you want to go explore. You a cartoon character. You can go as far as you want to go.
Well, both
I'll go
places,
space.
I would go space too.
both
honestly,
places have no oxygen, so
Well, he said you're a
dangerous.
cartoon character. That means you can breathe in space.
Yeah. I would rather go see what's all out there in the solar system. And but you know, and it's just that's just what I say. It could be you can go to the
like
deepest part.
honestly, I want to know, is there end to it?
Is there an end
Yes.
to it?
I think that's yeah.
That's a good question, though. That really is.
And to what?
Or if you keep going long enough, if you go for 6 billion years, would you just come right back around and see Earth again?
Right.
You know?
Exactly.
Yeah. Mm.
Or
How many versions of Earth is out there, though? I know, like I said, I know this ain't. We are not the only thing in existence in this big universe and all this. I believe there is definitely more to what's out there. We only know what we know or think we know.
Yeah. That's
The big emphasis on what we think we know, because our best estimate based on what we can scan.
Yeah, and you were given everything you think you know were given to you. Like here's your options. You got a shoestring, a paperclip, and a piece of gum, and now make your
Well,
and see, that's another thing too, because you hear a lot about these secret societies, and then they talk about the level of knowledge that they have.
Yeah,
which I guess elevates them to a certain degree because of the amount of knowledge that they have, which I'm assuming it's knowledge that we've never heard of or never known to be true or anything. So it's like these secret societies are formed based on the knowledge that most of us don't know. We'll never know.
You have to, just the way that society works and like the levels of, basically rank of life, like, how we kind of have the cows that we eat off of and, the stuff that we have in order. Just imagine if they had a conscience, if they understood on the same level of consciousness as we are and understood what the fuck we doing. You think things would be flipped, right?
Yeah.
So it's almost like that same thing. Like you have to keep them asleep at a certain level. Just give them what they want. Like what they just keep keep them what we want. So you can keep
AJ. You farted.
No, I ain't fart. My dog farted.
Cause you gave you the boo.
Hey, Hey, can I tell you the scenario let me tell you the scenario I had in my head because I think Pookie, I think you said it maybe last week or the week before, something about we only see the world digitally. They saying it's the world, but we only see it digitally, which is I was like, yeah. But then I'm looking at the conversation we have right now, and I'm thinking, check this out. Earliest forms of mankind, right? We come out, there's already these beings are here, right? And they're saying, look, we'll give you this technology, we'll give you these secrets, keep your family in charge of all of humanity. You only tell them this. What we need to know, mine us, give us our resources, oil, you know what I'm saying, gold, all the stuff that we don't see that they keep mining. This is what we need. You mine this stuff for us. You get this for us. We'll keep you in power. Look, you say that the world is round and this is all what's on the world. You don't tell them
Do
nothing
what
else
you need to keep them asleep.
and give us our resources. We're
Damn,
in
bro,
charge
you
of
gonna tell?
everything.
Ooh, yeah, I gave him the blueprint.
I mean,
Yes, it's exactly like that.
it's just a what
It's
if.
exactly like that. It's
But
exactly like
you think about like ancient Egypt and all this and that. Like a lot of that stuff that's out there has never been replicated. You know what I'm saying? If you think about it, and it's like if you think of the modern day technology and the stuff, how advanced, we're still not able to replicate that's out there. You know, that says a lot about, especially and I think in a lot of ways it's beyond this planet. You know, a lot of that stuff, and I think that's why in a lot of ways it can't be replicated.
Let me ask: do you believe in Atlantis?
underwater.
Yeah.
I believe everything we know that's myth was based off something in reality. So whether it's Atlantis how it is, it's based off of something like that. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Only reason why I asked because they had a lot of technology supposedly at Atlantis, and some people believe that they got it from what you saying, Pope? From
I was just
extraterrestrial.
saying, where do you think they got? I can't remember the dude name, like Neymar off of Black Panther. Remember the guy that was in the water?
Yeah.
Namor.
Yeah.
Neymar.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where they're telling you something. So I actually, cause like I said, so above, so below.
Mm.
Everything's the same. So they have stuff all over the place. Like it's stuff in the ocean. Like
Oh
there's
yeah, most
it's
definitely.
people in the earth. I think it's people living literally in the earth.
That's the reason why they
Really
can't.
believe.
That's the reason why they can't discover the whole entire ocean. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
like
It's
it's just it's
yeah,
boundaries just like the ice walls. You got boundaries. It's probably like
yeah.
treaties that they made with the water people. I don't know.
You ever seen the lakes that they find underneath the certain parts of the ocean or something
Yep.
like that, and they
Yep.
can't go through
Yeah,
those
I've
lakes?
seen those.
Yeah, that's crazy that a lake form underneath another body of water.
And you seen Little Mermaid, a Jamaican crab?
Mm-hmm.
What?
Telling
Some of the stuff
you.
based off of mermaids, everything is based off of something.
Yep. Gotta be
Mm-hmm.
And
Word.
I always thought, how they used to talk about fallen angels and stuff like that in the Bible. I was like, what if all these fallen angels were actually the myths of the Greek gods, the Egyptian gods, and these North mythology? They was like they landed in whatever part of the earth they were at, and they were like, oh yeah, we're the gods of this
Mm.
Egypt, we're the gods of that, but they were like, the fallen angels or whatever.
It's a
And
possibility. You don't
So
know.
so so knowing this information, all of what you're saying is true. What do you do now with your life? Knowing the information now has come out, yeah, ta-da, we fooled you. What do you do now?
oh, if
What
I
can
found out
you
you
do?
oh,
What can
Like
you do?
everything, like okay, they were treating us like the cows we eat burgers with.
Yeah.
uh, you
Now we
know,
know we were being used for energy. We were supposed to be infinite
yeah,
beings, but your battery has been drained so much, not even knowing, and you're getting sucked up like as you're aging.
Hmm.
You think it's normal. You think it's normal. Like, hey, I'm supposed to come here, get all old and crumple down, and go back to the earth, and come back and get all old, and like, and then realize, like, yo, I'm not supposed to age. Like I have the power to remain healthy because your body, like I said, it's designed to save your life.
Mm,
Like your cells alone shows like you're infinite. Like you're supposed to be here.
mm,
And they shrunk your mind to believe that this is a small little planet and you have to go. You know, you can't keep you here. It's too
mm.
many people. You know,
Yeah, yeah.
uh,
Remember, you ever seen the movie
Uh,
that new Transformers that came out? T1 or
Nah, I
something?
ain't seen no
so
Transformers.
That's literally the basis. That's literally the basis of that movie. Like,
yeah.
they're born without their spark.
You
There's like,
talking
we
about
were the
that?
ones that never had the spark. It tells us that
Yeah.
they take it from them as they were born,
Yeah.
Mm,
and they were forced to combine
so
once.
if it came to light that something like what you were describing to me was the thing that we were supposed to be more than what we are, and someone is manipulating our existence, the world would go into chaos. That would dismantle everything.
mm,
And
So
I don't think the masses could handle that. I don't think there's people. I think people would just lose their minds, right? Because there will be no more. There's nothing else holding us together after that. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, yeah. No, that's what I said. That's the mechanism to keep everything in line, to
mm,
keep everything in that drawer, keep it organized, and just keep it there. Kind of boom. This is religion. This is this. Now you have reason. Now you have, you know what I mean, giving you,
Mm.
Yeah,
you know, they're keeping you sleep. They're giving you those pills just to keep you sleep, keep you in
mm.
order. Kind of.
Look at me. What about me would make you think that I care about your opinion of me?